Hey everyone, welcome back. It's great to have you here with us today. Today, I'm diving into the American Civil War, a pivotal event that shaped the United States in ways that still resonate today. Buckle up, because we're about to explore some key moments that define this historic conflict, moments that changed the course of American history forever. First up, let's rewind to April 1861. The nation was on the brink of division, tensions were high and the future was uncertain. The first shots were fired at Fort Sumter in South Carolina. This was no ordinary skirmish. It was the spark that ignited a full-scale war. This marked the official start of the war, a conflict that would last 4 grueling years and cost hundreds of thousands of lives. Imagine the tension as Confederate forces opened fire and the Union soldiers held their ground. The air was thick with smoke, and the sound of cannon fire echoed for miles. This battle set the stage for the long, brutal conflict that was to follow. Both sides were now fully committed, and there was no turning back. Fast forward to September 1862, and we have the Battle of Antietam. This was a critical moment in the war, one that would have far-reaching consequences. Known as the bloodiest single day in American military history, with over 22,000 casualties. The sheer scale of the loss was staggering and left a deep scar on the nation. It was a tactical stalemate, but it gave President Lincoln the confidence to issue the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation. This was a bold move that would redefine the war. This was a game changer, shifting the war goals towards ending slavery. It galvanized the Union cause and added a moral imperative to the conflict. Next, we can't overlook the Battle of Gettysburg, July 1863. This was one of the most significant battles of the war, a turning point that would alter its course. Often hailed as the war's turning point, it was a fierce 3-day battle that resulted in a decisive Union victory. The stakes were incredibly high and the outcome was pivotal. General Robert E. Lee's Confederate Army was forced to retreat and the momentum shifted in favor of the Union. This was a major blow to the Confederate cause. Lincoln's famous Gettysburg Address followed, redefining the purpose of the war and the nation itself. His words echoed the principles of liberty and equality. Now, let's talk about the Siege of Vicksburg. This was another crucial moment in the war, one that would have a lasting impact. Taking place from May to July 1863, this was a major Union victory under General Ulysses S. Grant. The siege was long and arduous, but the outcome was decisive. The Union gained control of the Mississippi River, effectively splitting the Confederacy in two. This was a strategic masterstroke that crippled the Confederate war effort. It was a strategic win that crippled Confederate supply lines and morale. The Confederacy was now on the defensive, and the Union had the upper hand. Finally, April 1865, the war comes to an end. After years of brutal fighting, the nation was ready for peace. General Lee surrenders to General Grant at Appomattox Courthouse. This was a moment of profound significance, marking the end of the Confederacy. The terms were generous, aiming to heal a divided nation. Both sides were weary, and the focus now shifted to rebuilding and reconciliation. This moment marked the beginning of the Reconstruction era, a time of rebuilding and redefining the United States. It was a period of great change and transformation. So, there you have it, folks. The American Civil War was a complex and multifaceted conflict, but these key moments help us understand its profound impact. These key moments in the American Civil War not only shaped the course of the conflict, but also the future of the United States. The legacy of this war is still felt today. If you enjoyed this quick dive into history, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating tales from the past. Your support helps us bring more historical content to you. Until next time, keep exploring. There's always more to learn and discover about our shared past.